Hello everybody, welcome back. We're down here in the sunny southeast at St Joseph's Community Centre for the Wexford Model Railway Show. Let's go in and have a look. It's first thing now, Monday, on day 2 of the show. I'm going to have a quick whiz around because they've allowed me to come in before they open up. So I'll give you a quick overview of what's here. We'll take a walk up and down, you can see everything. And then there'll be more detailed videos on each layout. Big thank you to Wexford Model Railway Club for allowing me to come in and film, and also to all the layout owners who allowed me to film, and some of them give me little talks about their layouts. So quick whiz around and then we'll get into the main video and you'll get more details on the layouts. I stood in the entrance of the hall. You see it's a big sports hall that it's in, and they've got the layouts running all the way up and down the hall. Got a load of people here, Mergs here, low gauge modelling. We've got Irish railway models. Fran's promised to give me a bit of an interview later on, so hopefully we'll have a chat with him later. And you can see overview of all the layouts here, some fantastic layouts, as well as stall holders as well. Everything from scenic materials to Mark's models and other railway memorabilia and other things as well. Touch Tours, they're coming to see our museum on the 6th of July. I'm looking forward to inviting them in and seeing them. We've got Earn Model Railway is here as well. So we've got quite a few layouts. Hopefully I've gone around and filmed a lot of these, so you'll get more details on them. And I'll say Wexford Model Railway Club been very welcoming bunch. Hopefully I'll have a word with their organiser here and he'll tell us more about the club later on. So if you live in the area and you want to join, and you've got an interest in model railways, give these guys a shout. Now there's the big O gauge layout, more on that later. So there's plenty of sellers here with different bits and pieces. So you could easily come in here, spend a good few hours having a look around, seeing all the I have to offer. And of course, Mark's models in the corner here, where you can get all your modelling needs. As well as that, outside they have a little cafe. You get your tea, coffee, sandwiches, and actually outside in the car park is a nice cafe as well. You do your coffees and everything. I got a really nice bacon and egg bap this morning, so that was my breakfast this morning. So there's just a general overview of Wexford Model Railway Show, and we'll head in and get more detail. I'm here with Fran from Irish Railway Models and Acura Scale, and he's going to tell us what his models are here and what he's got coming up.
Yeah. How's it going? So we're here at the Wexford Model Railway Show, which we sponsor this year for IRM, and we're always really keen to support our local clubs here in Ireland. So this weekend we have a number of different items for sale. So we have the Blue Towers listed, the last of them. We have the Magnesite wagons as well. Again, we're starting to run low on stock on these as well. And then we have our bus, it's not our most recent commission, but our Coastal Tours Dublin bus that we've done with Britbus. This is the last of the NAR coach packs, so these have been really popular since it came in a couple of months ago. That was the start of our Mark II project. So we are now down to this delivery only. This is pretty much all we've got left. So if you're looking for those, snap them up on the website while you can, because we're really running low on them. We also had some macro scale goodies here this weekend. So we've had a couple of Manners, a couple of Deltics, and a Class 92. These are all sound fitted models as well. These will go on the IRM website if they're not sold here this weekend. So we've sold a couple already, but we might have a couple left as well. And then for new projects, we have some of them in the cabinet here today. So first of all is the bullied beat wagons and the bullied open wagons, very iconic Irish small open wagon. These are currently in the high season, are a few weeks away, so they'll be in stock soon. They're not currently in stock on the website, but once we clear all the pre-orders, the remaining stock will go on sale then. And then beside them are the flat wagons, again the same chassis. We're able to do a number of different bodies on the chassis. These are also not too far away, another couple of weeks. Same story as the open wagons. Once we clear the pre-orders, the rest will go on general sale, and then there's only there's only so much stock left on that, so there's not a huge amount. So we recommend, if you're looking for those, keep an eye on the website in the next couple of weeks. Once they go back on sale, get in quick and get them. They're $89.95 for a packet of 3, and then obviously we do our 10% discount and free postal packs around Ireland for 2 packs and more, and all that kind of good stuff as well. Okay. And then below them we have our Mark II Irish Rail Mark II Bs and Cs. These are 2 Cs. These are also finished and just leaving the factory now. We probably will have them in 6 to 8 weeks. Again, if you want to get a pre-order and get them very soon, because we haven't got very many of them left. They're sold in packs of 4, 2 with the black roof, 2 with the orange roof. And we've also done the specific tooling for the snack car in those as well. Okay. So keep an eye out for them. And then below that, we have a 3D print of our ICR. Our ICR is obviously our next big power project. It's currently in Germany with ECU, or ESU I should say. They are working on all the electronics to go in it to make sure all the interior lighting, all the lighting options either end, everything works in it, because it's very complex for a rail car. So we've the sound recorded and all that done thanks to Irish Rail. They were really, really helpful with us throughout the whole project. So we have to give special thanks to them. So we'll have news on them later in the year when we get a decorated sample, but we're looking around October time for delivery on them at this moment in time. But look out for updates on that. And then finally, we have our Park Royal coach. Again, this is a print today. We do have samples of these, but we weren't very happy with some aspects of when it comes to robustness. So we've asked the factory to beef them up a little bit to make sure they're as sturdy as the Mark IIs and our other items. So that's pretty much easily done. It's just part of the pre-production process. We'll have news on these soon, but we're looking at delivery later on this year, so probably towards the end of the year. But we'll have updates on our website in due course on them as well once we know more.
Okay, thanks very much, Fran. And I think some people have been asking about the 66s.
So 66s, the first one, 001, has been delivered to pre-order customers. We have a few more of them coming in soon. And then the rest of them are about 2 weeks away on the ship at the moment. So they're very nearly here as well for the actual customers. So that's our next big loco that's in. And then we'll have Class 37 Run 2 later on in the summer. They're pretty much finished now and they'll be shipping soon as well. And then the Deltics will come after them.
Excellent. Right, thanks very much, Fran.
Thank you very much.
Here we have some N-Gauge T-Track. And the T-Track here is in different modules. So this enables club members to take a different module, work on it, and then they can join them all together and have a nice running session. So you can see every module is different. We have a fiddle yard at the back. So it's ideal for somebody who's got limited space. They can create the modules and then have a club night, clip their module somebody else's and have a nice big running session. I'm here with Brian from the Ulster Model Railway Club, and he's going to tell us a bit about this layout.
This is called Lairg, which is a station on the Far North line from Inverness to Wick and Thurso. It features a selection of Scottish trains, not all of which ran on the Far North line. For example, the nuclear ones when they ever went up as far as Doonray. There are grain trains on it. It's also showing some of the more modern Scottish liveries. The Saltair, which most of Scottish railways are now appearing in, but there are some of the early liveries as well. There are cement trains, oil trains, the new HST 4 and 5 car sets that are featuring on it, plus a container train. So a bit of variety featuring typical trains of what ran on the Scottish lines.
And it's N scale.
N scale,
yeah. So what sort of length is this?
This is 8 foot by 2 foot, split into 2 4-foot boards, and they travel as 2 4x2 coffins in the back of a car. So it's quite a handy layout for transporting. It is analog operated, single track. There are 9 storage sidings, so I got 9 storage, 9 different trains on the layout at one time. It is operated by wire and tube. Oops. rather than point motors. On a small layout such as this, you can get away with, you can easily move up and down the layout to change the points on it.
All right, thanks very much, Brian.
Right.
This layout is called Orion Hill, and it's by one of the club members. And it just shows what you can do, double O gauge on a small baseboard. This is Middlehurst, like North Down, and I have Mark here now who's going to tell me all about it.
Okay, yes, this is a layout. This is one of 3 layouts, exactly the same. So it's called Middlehurst. It was created by a guy called John Byrne, and South Dublin Club actually hold the other 2. It's an end gauge layout, and it took 800 hours to make all the houses, all the models that are on that. It is used by North Down as our end gauge club layout. That means that if children or adults come along, they can run their end gauge trains on it. This is the first time that it's ever been to a Wexford show. It's been to every other show in Ireland.
What size is it, did you say?
It's 5 by 3.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Okay, I'm here with Robert from South Dublin Model Railway Club, and he's going to tell us about this model.
So, great to meet you. This is a lockdown layout. So this was built during the pandemic.
Okay.
Started just before the pandemic, but the pandemic gave me time to finish it. It's DCC controlled shed layout depicting an area in the northeast of the UK. And it's kind of a demonstration that you don't need an enormous amount of space to build a nice layout, particularly if you use DCC locomotives. The layout is actually only 7 foot long by 15 inches wide, so it would fit comfortably in your living room or in an attic space or a bit of a room there. You don't need an enormous amount of room. If you want to have a big layout, of course you can. But with 7 or 8 locomotives, all sound, a shed layout is probably your best bet.
Here we have Fiddlesticks Iron Ore Mine. Here we have a Japanese N-scale layout. Here we have Ballybeg. You can see the details on it there. Here we have Castlegate, low gauge 7mm. Here we have T-Track by Earn Model Railway Club. Again, this is a sectional layout, T-Track, so it's different modules owned by different club members. So they can each individually make their own section and then bring them together on a club night, join them all together into a bigger layout and have a nice big running session. This is the Earn Model Railway Club T-Track Day 2, and see if you can spot the difference. They swapped some of the modules out for the second day. So see if you can spot what's different. So it just shows how versatile a system like this is. You can have your own module, swap them around and create a big layout for a running session. Here we have Telstra Materials stand. They're actually coming to visit Donegal on the 6th of July, so I'll be inviting them into the museum and giving them a tour. Here's the contact details from our models. You can see the stores in Rathcoole, Dublin and Cork. And they stock everything you need for your model railway and other hobbies. You can see quite a collection here at the Waterford show. We have National Pipeworks by East London Model Railway Club. Jurassic Sodor. This is a nice little fun layout. So here we have a couple of 00 gauge layouts, which are here to let kids play with, which I think is a great idea. And of course big kids as well can have a go. I'm here looking at Middleton now with Ken Fox, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the layout.
Thanks, Mark. The layout here was originally built by a friend of mine, Mark Dunley, and it was basically 1 foot by 4 feet, what they call a shunting layout. I bought it from Mark and I extended it by 12 inches, made a few changes, and what you see here is this wasn't Middleton goods yard per se, but it's a fictitious goods yard if Middleton was still open in the liner train era, and my representation of it, it's just purely fictional and keeps me off the streets. It's enjoyable and very happy to do it, and very happy coming to Wexford, which will come down most years in fairness now, and sometimes twice a year. So yeah, run anything and everything on it. This is my exhibition layout. Hopefully when I get my attic converted, I plan to do a static layout of part of the Cove Line and Myrtle Hill level crossing. But this is it, basically a good cement store, pallet cement, container area, road bridge, house, cutting, and a local fueling point further up at the end. And then beside it then a silo that would handle bulk cement, and then beside it you have pallet cement wagons for palletized wagons. So in a nutshell, bit of fertiliser, container traffic, kegs, and I've all sorts of wagons and all sorts of trains here. They're running, overchanging. At the moment, I just have a slight wiring issue, and unfortunately I have to go underneath it, and I can't do that when I have everything on top, so that'll be repaired later on this evening for tomorrow. So in a nutshell, Mark, that is what we have, and it's Middleton. And I must say, at the end as well, the signs were made by Delph Junction. He made the sign for me, and any signs that you need made, he's the man to make them up. And he's actually a railway modeller himself, so that's it.
All right, thanks very much, Ken.
Mark, thank you very much.
Here we have a nice fun layout. This is a 3-rail circus layout. And all the circus vehicles. A big top.
Oh God, touch wood. When I've been through.
Here we have a 009 layout. I'm here with Evan from Midwest Model Railway Club, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the club and this layout.
Midwest Model Railway Club was kind of founded on an idea in October of trying to get a group of people from Limerick and the surrounding areas of Clare, Galway, Cork, Tipperary. Lucky enough, we kind of had a good group interested from the get-go. We basically started with a WhatsApp group with members, and then after lots of chats and ideas and stuff, we decided to meet up in a coffee shop just before Christmas. So we had a good turnout there, and the idea then was to go and look for premises. We made like a core group that would look after certain jobs and aspects of trying to sort out the club. So luckily enough then, in February, we got a space in the upstairs of St Mary's Men's Shed in Limerick City. So we have a space up there with a layout that's about 15 by 6, give or take. And we have currently then 13 fully pledged members that are helping build a layout at the moment. And we're hoping then once the layout is built, we'll have interest from new members and keep growing the club. We've been very lucky in a sense that space is a premium, obviously, given everything that's going on at the moment. And the Men's Shed have kind of given us the room for next to nothing, as just joining as Men's Shed members and paying a little bit of a fee just to cover the electricity and lighting. But today's layout then is just a bit of a mishmash of what we had left over in the club, what I had left out in my shed. just thrown together as a bit of a flag, as I'm calling it, as much as a layout. And just putting out some nice roll of stock just to attract people over and have a look at the Facebook page that we have.
Okay, thanks Evan. I'll put a link to their Facebook page down below. Bog Road. Here we have a nice little compact layout. It's a low gauge. Bog Road level crossing, double low gauge layout.
Right. But that's from all the moving around.
Yeah, it is, yeah. You have a stored load shed and you have a special bench for it.
I'm here looking at Past Avenue by Enda and Siobhan, and Enda's going to tell us all about it.
Yeah, this is a layout myself and Siobhan started doing back in about 2012 now, when work was quiet and just wanted to find something to do. I had no interest in trains or modelling before that, and I just bought up an 8x4 sheet up to the spare room and I started building. And in about 2019 it was 3/4 to the stage that's at the minute, and there was a member of the Wexford Model Railway Club, Jerry Byrne, came up actually to have a look one night, and he says it has to be brought to the show, the next show, the Easter show. So we had a lot of work to do to get it up, and for exhibition really to get it up to that level. So we put a big effort in and we got up and running, and it left the room for the first time in 2019, and we've been here ever since. It's ongoing. I'm always improving it, always doing new things, whether in building, rolling stock, whatever the case may be. It's all Irish, and I'm running basically all diesel, any era of diesel locos. Okay. So it's predominantly Irish anyway.
You're also started doing your own 3D printing.
I'm doing
my
my 3D printing, as you've seen the wagons going around there.
Okay, let's go and have a look at some of the stuff you have on the table.
Yeah, I started doing, which on, as many modellers will know, tail lamps, stuff like that, it's hard to get. They're the bins that were doing just decorative items for your layout. They were 3D printing, selection of bins. I started off with wipers. You'll see the wipers in there.
Oh, yeah.
For the 071s that I was missing a load of, and horns. Started with them bits and pieces to replace them on my own, and then I have the warning boards there for the weed sprayer train, tail lamps, different sizes. Then I got real adventurous and I started doing these bee wagons. They're the double height bee wagons, and they are designed to sit on the that-ball pressed wind chassis that can be bought in most model shops now. I went on then to do the steel-sided bee wagon or pallet cement wagons. They also would fit on the same chassis, and along with the curtain-sided pallet cement wagons. So my idea was to get a rake of pressed wind chassis, and then you have these. Then you can interchange them. Then you only need one set of chassis, and you can run different trains, rakes of trains, whatever suits.
All right, and they can find you on Irish Railway Modeller Forum.
I'm on Irish Railway Modellers under Past Avenue.
Okay.
And I'm also on Facebook on the Irish Railway Modellers.
Okay, so if anybody's interested in any of this, you can find Enda on there. All right, thanks very much, Enda.
Thanks, Fark. Thank you.
Here we have Garrison Model Club. We've got 3 layouts here, all in N gauge. Well, you couldn't go for a long time going to us because our place is. Have a look at one of the retailers here now. There's their details there. They do have a website, briancollinsenterprise.ie. And you can see they do a range of models. We've got some Oxford models, all sorts here. So check them out. If you see anything here you like. Some nice Irish rail coaches there. So check them out. There's her details there. Lemington. That is a very nice Metcalfe Castle kit. Try and get the information cards here now in each one. So you'll be able to pause the video if you want to read any one of these cards. This is GM Model Scene. You can see their details there. And they got a load of nice scenic materials here. I'll just give you a look through their stand. They got some fantastic looking trees there. Ballygannon. I'm here with Wayne, and he's going to tell us a bit about the Rathmichael layout here as part of Wexford Model Railway Club.
Rathmichael was built about 15 years ago by one of our long-time members, John Walker. over the years it's kind of got a little bit stuck, but we have undergone a major refurbishment over the last couple of years. It's based on the South Wexford line, a lot of beef traffic, a bit of fertiliser, a bit of cement, a bit of everything.
What size is it?
I think it's about 13 foot long, so I can't remember exactly. 13 foot long.
And is it DC or DCC?
It can be a bit of both, based on the DC, but we have a switch on the back of DCC. Keeps everybody happy.
Right, thanks very much, Wayne. Find out more about modelling and O-gauge. Join the gaugeoguild.com there. There's our details there. I'm here with Michael now looking at his layout of a tramway, European tramway, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, so here we go. This is representing a street in Freiburg in Breisgau in the Black Forest, where we've been a few times. And it also represents the 4 seasons. So we start in spring, we go to summer, then autumn and winter at the very end. And basically it's just trying to make a little scene that looks like Freiburg in Breisgau. The bikes get a lot of attention. It's a Dutch system which is devised by some Dutch model railway enthusiasts, because everybody in Holland rides bicycles. And they said, if we're making model railways of people in Holland, we need to show people riding bicycles. And it all works by magnets underneath. And I get so many inquiries about the bicycles, I could make a fortune if I brought a load of kits here with me to sell, but there we go. This is a real archway in Freiburg, which is one of the city gates. And McDonald's, about 20 years ago, opened a restaurant on the first floor of it. And there was an outcry until McDonald's changed the signage. It's a nice brown signage. So if you go to Freiburg and you look up, you will see there's a McDonald's in the medieval gate tower. And then we go through to winter. And there's a lot of European cities have a route that is a tramway in the city and then becomes a light railway in the countryside. And this end section here is just trying to give a slight feeling of that. So it's a bit of make-believe. But it's referencing a real place, which is kind of what model railways are all about, really.
Okay, thanks very much, Michael. We have Bridge Street by Wexford Model Railway Club. I'm here at Wexford Model Railway Club's O-gauge layout. Philip's with me. He's going to tell us a little bit about this layout and also about the club itself.
Hi, this is Little Siddington. It was built back in 2018. It is Ireland's largest travelling layout. It is O-gauge. It is run on DCC using Z21, and it has a MERG C-bus system controlling all the points and signals. Looks finished, but like all layouts, it has still constantly been worked on and constantly getting things added to it. As you can see, it's running mostly Great Western style stock or Western region stock. That's the area that it was based on. The club is in the southeast of Ireland in Wexford town. we have our annual show on the May bank holiday every year, which you're at.
So we've already got it penciled in for next May bank holiday?
Yes, it is next May bank holiday again.
The Sunday and Monday?
Sunday and Monday. And we're always looking for new exhibitors if anybody wants to get in contact with us.
Okay, how can they get in contact with the club? Have you got a Facebook page?
We've got a Facebook page. They can find us on Facebook. It's probably the easiest.
Okay, I'll link your Facebook page down below. Do you have a website or?
Not to use.
Not at the moment? Okay. So I'll link the Facebook page down below so you can get in touch with them and see what they get up to. Well, thanks very much, Philip. Thanks for that.
No worries.
That's great.
Thank you.
This is the Valley Richmond layout from the Model Railway Society of Ireland. We have Irish Retro Transport. There's our details there. We do a range of railway items, mugs, posters, signs, books. So check them out. So I'm here with Nick from Rule 1 Model Railways. Check out his YouTube channel. And he's going to tell us about his layout here, Western Interchange.
So this is Western Interchange. It's a bit of a lockdown project. It took about 10 months to complete. It's completely computer automated. The lorry you're watching go up now, that isn't part of the automation, but it is part of the Fallow system that you can get. That one there was a custom build, and it runs off of a micro battery following a magnet in the road. Looking down to the track now, the track itself is all in block sections, so that the software that runs it through the iTrain can detect where the trains are, and every time they pass a block, determine how fast the train's going or where it's going to stop. The layout itself, the hardware, we're using DigiKey's hardware, so DigiKey's command station, and we're using the block detection from DigiKey as well as the accessory decoders for the point motors. Point motors, however, we're using the point motors. They're from Europe. They're very good point motors, very, very reliable. And they're also, DigiKey's accessory decoders are also controlling the signals on the layout as well. So all the signals that you can see on the layout, they're being done from iTrain, prototypically, using the DCC system. So the layout does go out to shows, mostly in Ireland, because the layout's based in Ireland, but I'm happy to travel wherever it needs to go.
All right, thanks very much, Nick.
Thank you.
There we go, guys. That was my trip down to Wexford for the Model Railway Show. Great club. Again, guys, thank you for letting me in there to film and video all the layouts. And again, thanks to the layout owners as well. For some of them gave me little interviews. Thanks for that. If you want to check out where I stayed, I'll put a video link down below and I'll link it at the end as well. Don't forget to check out my channel members and Patreon members. A big thank you for your support. Their names will be scrolling down here. So don't forget to give me the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. I'll pop a video here and here, the old subscribe button in the middle. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.